Okay, hi Cindy, how are you? Thank you again for your message today. And the picture that you sent, that you put up at Pismo was really, really beautiful. It was perfect. And I think I copied that. This is Sherman Cohen. I met Sherman in 1998. I didn't bring any music. I was looking to see how much DJs charge. I found out they charge like $600, and when I would ask, well, do you have anybody that sings and plays to that music, they would just, you know, they don't, there's nobody that really sings and plays to thousands of songs. So this is Sherman, and I went down and I spoke with him, and I didn't show him anything, and he went to the Billboard hit book, and he took my name, number, birth date, and he came up, and this is private, and he said that he had found the angel of music. He told somebody that they were the angel of music. Well, that person just started to cry, and he said it was meant to be, and he went through things, and he typed them out, and I have them here. Maybe one day I'll show you, but it's kind of embarrassing to show them. So Sherman has passed away now, but through him I ended up being the last entertainer at the Hollywood Palladium of the past century, and he did tell me that these he is not aware of the female, he's only aware of the male. So these are how these songs come out. Let me see if I can get a decent picture for you here. Now, I just wanted to show you that this is the song list of 1971. Of course, you understand alphabetical order, that's fine. You see when it goes, you know, when we go to the dictionary, it's not only alphabetical order, but you see the DOC, DOCT, the DOCTO, that progression in letters is called tablature recta. Tablature recta. Okay, and this is, I hear things incrementally. I don't hear them like other people do, because it's my purpose. So I wanted to show you this. You see an old-fashioned love song. And there's nothing big, but what happened was after I met that person, I saw Behind Blue Eyes, and I saw Birds of a Feather, and I saw Mighty Clouds of Joy, all these different things. So what I did was I had compiled them, one list in a fashion for a female, and I sent them to that person. And then after I talked to her like months later, I said, oh, did you get the song list, that list? And she goes, they match me. So anyway, it's funny because I absolutely know what's going on here. We see, what I did was I took them out of their alphabetical order, then I put them into the theme, because this is the 1971 song list. Those archetypal, the archetypals, they're in electricity, they're in math. So it would be very hard for somebody to say that somebody was written as a letter. But as we go forward, we're supposed to see the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega. Nobody's ever seen that, so whenever they do see that, they have absolutely no choice in their mind but to reject it, you see. So it doesn't really matter, because it's just showing that nobody really knows this. And people are making millions of dollars. So we see the Where You Lead, Your Song, Story in Your Eyes, Natural. I mean, look at this. I'm a natural man. I likes to do it. I play and sing the drum, one-man band, all-day music. Absolutely right. Superstar, superstar. That's impossible. I'd like to teach the world to sing. And all of these songs, I tell you, these are not written by musicians. These are done by the guild priests. They're the influential people who have given us the smokescreen, so we will just sit around and lose our culture. That's what they're doing. That's why these people make so much money. That's why the music companies own their right, because they're blocking the real trilogy. See the love lines, Angels and Rhymes, Rings, Family Affair. It's really all there. Rags to Riches, Mighty Clouds of Joy, because this person's supposed to be coming in the clouds of heaven. Well, the data for these is written in the archetypal form in the clouds of heaven. So, crazily enough, that's all I wanted to show you today. But it's not all, because it's almost everything. And so, then last but not least, I'm not sure if I ever showed you my song list, but you know I'm not playing anymore. Here's the song list that I've been working with. I think I learned most of these by the time I was 18, so instead of people saying, oh, you must be bright, they just think that my mind is completely filled up with this stuff. And instead, they don't know that these are files that go into the brain, and that these are where we put our music, our thoughts, our files, the things that we learn. So music is very important. And what kind of a song would have us look at stars and not really know their value? And then religious people say, oh, don't look at the stars, but yet they're written all the way through the Bible, or at least through the Torah and the Tanakh. Well, there is one song that's called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are. And that's the most popular song in the world. And that is not a fun song. That was created as a human virus, an incremental virus. And that is why no two people have the same thoughts. No one can figure out the Bible exactly, and everybody's still waiting for, for the end to come. Meanwhile, they're thinking this person will come on his own, but it says in the Bible he's small chamber surrounded by dogs. Of course, those are in different places, so they don't know how to pull those things out and put them into sequential order. They can't, because they're not that person. And this is where, I had to laugh when you said the baby Jesus, you and your sister, because now it's becoming kind of a light thing with me. I used to tell people about that person, but I always saw the gatekeeper, famous warrior who was like God anyhow. And after I met this thing, well, God had already come. He's been in my presence, and he's left his own fingerprint, and that's all I can say. It's a real thing, and it comes from my integrity of working for everybody for nothing, and everybody thinking I'm a complete idiot. But at the same time, they were not able to remember me in school, with the sports and everything else that I excelled in, everything. So I'm not sure what the problem is, but the problem is always money. How much money do you make? How much money are you worth? That kind of thing. And so basically, other than 10 people I've performed for, I'm walking with their entitlements because they have no idea what they're doing. Anyway, so I wanted to just thank you again. Hopefully this is not too long, but I might do another one. But okay, I wanted to show you that tablature recta, and I think it's fascinating that they're walking through these Omega codes that are such deep information, that they've always known. And there's a song called "In Bed" by Three Dog Night, where it says, it talks about the tree of life, and it says she is the start and end, and that person is no longer. So anyway, it's going to go to other people, unless of course I can't stop it. But if I get the chance, I won't put the person there, because that person has to be deserving of the position. So that position is being divided up into other females, such as yourself, not the other people. So God bless you. Thank you again for everything. There's so much more I'd like to say, but I'm kind of exhausted with talking and typing. Okay, anyway, have a good day. Okay, bye-bye.